Hello there, this is Ulrich Henry, logging into my Ulrich Henry account. Uh, I'm sorry that my channel isn't exactly up to par with the rest of the YouTube videos that are streaming recently these days, and due to the extreme onset of this corona crisis, which is to be taken seriously, people. Take the serious necessary universal precautions like cover your face, keep your hands safe, clean your hands, sanitize your hands, clean your surfaces so that nobody can contract it, and so on and so forth. Just do the best to protect yourself. Like, this is a very serious outbreak that's been going on recently. We'll get through this. There's a lot of people fighting, and they're fighting strong, but just in order to get through it, use the necessary precautions. So today, having said that, I'm going to focus on, you guessed it, the coronavirus. What I'm going to focus on is how I've noticed the little nuances of human nature are shifting now, and how nature is changing with that shift. Now, if you've looked at the media recently, and you've looked at television programs, people are now starting to isolate. Obviously, because they don't want to get infected. But through that isolation, I've noticed that people start to show, and in essence, their true personification of themselves. Is this a bad or a good thing? In some ways, it is a good thing, because then it begins to unravel and let us realize what people and how people truly are. Myself included. I'm not excluded from this. Some people are more generous. Some people are more sympathetic. Some people are more selfish in times like this. Some people are kind. Some people are greedy. This whole toilet paper thing, I there's a whole opinion, there's a whole forum probably about this somewhere. I'm going to have to, after I finish making this video, I might have to go and investigate more about this. But I'm pretty certain I'm not alone in this assessment that it's really ridiculous that people would actually fight, actually have physical combat in some cases, over toilet paper. One of the most minute things in our life we took for granted for the longest time. Now it's considered like fabric gold that has showered down from outer space or something. Like, if we don't have it, we can't survive without it. What about food? There are thousands of people starving. What about food? Stock up on food. Stock up on essentials. Yes, toilet paper can be an essential. You need it for hygienic purposes. But pace yourself. The supermarkets aren't closing. Listen, I work in a supermarket. I will tell you personally, I work in a supermarket. I deal with hundreds of people a day. I protect myself. I put gloves on my hands. I wear a mask. I mean, let me see if I can find the mask. 1 second. I can find the mask around here. So, yeah, wear a mask. Because I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I have to make sure that she's secure. Now, people probably look like, well, this is nothing like what you present as yourself on your channel. You present yourself as you're into the acting scene, and you like to try and do karaoke. I don't try, I actually am doing karaoke on the videos. I mean, make of it what you will, but I am actually doing karaoke, and I have sang in 2 shows already. So, I'm not the greatest singer on the planet, but I'm pretty a decent singer. I don't auto-tune my voice, and I'm fairly decent. But we're getting off subject here. That's not what we're talking about today. Today we are talking about this virus. Just use common sense, people. That's all. It's just common sense. I mean, a lot of people are depressed. Hell, I've been in and out of bouts of depressed. Some of my friends have been very kind and supportive and have kept in contact with me, seeing how I am, how my family's doing, and I thank you for that. You know who you are. Um, and there have been people who have been not so kind and just right out blatantly aggressive. People I know and who are friends of mine, and I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. I mean, I understand we're going through a harsh time right now, but this is not going to help the situation. It's only going to escalate more. It's only going to escalate problems further. And right now, we need to focus on, you know, clustering together. We need to unite together as a people, as the human race, to fight this thing off. People want to fight. I had one person come into the store and actually make a degrading remark. Now, my father was born in Guyana. Okay, he was born in Georgetown, Guyana in 1933, July 28th, 1933. Yeah, my dad's pretty old. He died 16 years ago. He was 70. Okay, I'm not his only child. I have other siblings. I think he had his first kid when he was like 29 or 30. Same as me. I had my first kid around. Well, I didn't have it. My wife did, but he was a father at 29. I think he was a father even earlier than me. He was probably 28, 27 when he became a father. I was 29, but that's beside the point. The thing is this: is that some people look at people in a certain way, and I know people are angry. They're pointing fingers and blaming people, but you got to get your facts straight, people. You got to know what you're talking about before you say. The one guy came in the store drunk, and his card wasn't working. I said, "Okay, sir. Well, we can reinsert it. We can swipe again." I was being very polite. Everybody in the line agreed I was being very cordial. I was being very composed. Even my boss saw I was being composed because she was out on the floor checking money from the safe. And yeah, he kept being belligerent, and he was cursing me out and slurring. You could smell the alcohol in his breath. And I said, "Well, do you know what kind of card it is, sir?" "It's a card. What difference does it make? It's a effing card. Okay? I don't understand what you're asking me." I'm like, "I'm asking you because we don't take certain cards, like we don't take American Express." He's like, "It's made in India, okay? It's got coronavirus all over it." I'm just like, "Okay." Got on my speaker, called my boss to the front. She was in the back. She called out to me, so I walked to her and I said, "I'll be right back, sir." I said, and I might be judged because of this, but I did say these words. I said, such and such. I don't want to use her name because I don't have permission. "Could you assist me with this customer? I'm dealing." I said, "Could you help me out at the register? I'm dealing with an asshole." Yes, I said that. And she did not reprimand me for it, because people are acting that way in this crisis. Especially to people who are staying open during the crisis. Most places are closed. You can't go to sit-down restaurants. You can't go to movie theaters. You can't go to shopping malls. You can't go to clothing stores. They have shut everything down. New York State is officially shut down. This is where I'm recording this from, New York State. I'm in Johnson City right now. Johnson City, New York. It's shocking. Well, I'm not trying to rant. I am ranting, but I wasn't trying to rant. I was just trying to merely convey a message. And this is my way of writing a journal. I don't really have time to sit down anymore and put a pencil or pen to paper. I used to, but I find this is the more fast and effective way of doing it. And, you know, hearing and seeing is believing. And in a lot of ways, this is very revelating and, in a lot of ways, liberating as a person to get your emotions out. In a way, I also want to use this. I have a very favorite friend of mine on the YouTube. He's not a friend, but I follow him like he's a friend. He's right. He's currently right now in Shanghai, China, or as he pronounces, Shanghai, China. Ramsey Dewey is his name. Ramsey Dewey. He's a mixed martial arts coach and professional fighter. And he has firsthand seen the quarantine. He is staying indoors. He's only gone out, I think, last videos I saw a couple of months ago, once or twice. Maybe. I could be wrong. If you do see this, Ramsey, please correct me. By the way, I'm the one that asked you about the Muay Thai question. You probably already guessed that, but I think you did know because you saw my name pop up on the blog question the comments section when you were live on your channel. That's right, you did see it. Sorry, I'm keep getting sidetracked. I got so many thoughts in my mind right now, and I'm just trying to get them all compacted onto this one video. As time goes on, I'm gonna make more videos. Hopefully not about stuff like this. I want to focus more on artistic things, things that bring me joy, that will bring the public joy, because that's what I enjoy the most. Right now, I've been, for the last 5 years, a local actor around here. Actually, the last 6 years. I started when I was 26. I'm now 32. Haven't been able to do anything right now because of this virus. Everybody's staying contained and in their own homes, and that is for the best. Health comes before creativity. If you must be creative, do it in your own home. Like Stephen Colbert, he has his show in his home, and he's a funny guy. I absolutely love him. Think of him how you will. The man is a talented comedian. Some people don't like him because of his political views. That's neither here nor there. If you can't make fun of anything, you can't satirize anything, and you take everything personally, then that's unfortunate. Because everything in this world has a value of humor to it. You just have to be able to perceive and see it. I find some humor in this, but I don't think it's funny. I just find humor in the way people are behaving and the way people display themselves in very odd ways. They're making jokes about the toilet paper on Facebook right now. And I go right along and laugh at it because it sounds absurd. People fighting each other over toilet paper. All the human progression that we've come to in our lives as human beings. We've made a lot of advancements in so many ways. Technologically, you name it. We've made many advancements. We fight over toilet paper. Just think about that, people. This is Ulrich Henry. Today is March 22nd, 2020. And I hope the year 2020 has a clear vision ahead. Made a little pun joke there. It wasn't very funny, but, you get the idea. But this is Ulrich Henry. March 22nd, 2020. Signing out.